Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Akeem Lawanson, and in today's Fix of Entertainment news, Disney plans on slowing down on its Marvel and Star Wars projects due to diminishing returns. Now, we break down what that might mean for some of your favorite franchises. And a couple of banned episodes of SpongeBob Squarepants returns to streaming. Now, find out how and where you can watch those banned episodes. Let's drop it. It's all presented by Universal Orlando Resort. Disney plans on cutting back on the amount of Star Wars and Marvel projects we'll be receiving due to the recent underwhelming box office numbers and diminishing financial returns the company has gotten as of late. Disney CEO Bob Iger told CNBC that the company is still assessing its cost measuring tactics, this time directing it towards all those Marvel/Star Wars movies and shows that typically have million-dollar budgets attached to them. Now, on why the company will be scaling back, he said, quote, "You pull back not just to focus, but also as part of our cost containment initiative, spending less on what we make and making less." And to be quite honest with you, that doesn't necessarily sound like a bad plan when you look at the certain movies in the MCU that didn't necessarily hold up at the box office as previous entries, like movies like Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, Black Panther Wakanda Forever, and Thor Love and Thunder all put up lower numbers at the box office in comparison to its predecessors. Now, if you're asking the question why, well, you probably already know. The market is currently flooded with so many different superhero movies, there's no real urgency to go and see each MCU film in theaters upon release. The magic we all once felt as comic book fans seeing our favorite superheroes on screen and those iconic storylines play out in live action just isn't there anymore. Hell, in 2021 alone, Disney bombarded us with 5 Marvel Disney Plus shows and 4 MCU films. Now, that's a total of 9 different unrelated projects. And not all of it was must-see TV or movies that captivated audiences, except for No Way Home. That movie did exceptionally well for Marvel and Disney. But still, that's a lot for 1 year. Now, Bob Iger went on to say in that interview, quote, "In our zeal to basically grow our content significantly and serve our streaming offerings, we ended up taxing our people in terms of their time and their focus way beyond where they had been." Now, Marvel is a great example of that. It had not been in the television business at any significant level, and not only did they increase their movie output, but they ended up making a number of TV series. Frankly, it diluted focus and attention. Now, that notion I completely agree with. Focus and attention seem to be diluted with certain entries. Like Moon Knight seemed like a useless Disney Plus project, as well as Werewolf by Night. But I think Bob Iger, I don't know, he might have been tripping when he said Marvel hadn't been in the TV biz at any significant level. So ABC's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. wasn't any significant level? Bro, what are you talking about? And even actor Clark Gregg from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. had the same sentiments as me when he quote tweeted Bob Iger's quote, simply saying, "Bro." Now, that cost-saving measure is just on the heels of Disney's massive 7,000 company-wide layoffs that affected those primarily in the media division. Now, with this new information, I want to know how you all feel about all this news. Sound off in the comments. Should there be more and more Marvel and Star Wars projects on the market? Do you even care as much as you used to? Or is the market just simply too flooded with MCU content? Comment down below. Let's discuss. All right, kids, I hope you're ready for this next story. Now you'll be able to watch a couple of banned episodes of SpongeBob Squarepants on Paramount Plus. If you're accessing it through Prime Video, that is. Yeah. Now, depending on how much of a fan you are of SpongeBob Squarepants, you might or might not remember the Midlife Crustacean episode, which first aired back in 2018 on Nickelodeon. Now, the episode in question saw Mr. Krabs, SpongeBob, and Patrick conducting a panty raid, with the trio mistakenly stealing Mr. Krabs' mom's undergarments.
Mother?
What are you doing with my bloomers?
Well, Why didn't you tell me this was my mother's house?
Why didn't you ask?
Now, a spokesperson for Nickelodeon told the New York Times back in 2021 that after, quote, following a standards review in which we determined some story elements were not kid appropriate, in reference to that particular episode. They also removed Quarantined Crab back in 2021 due to the company feeling the episode was a tad bit insensitive given the COVID-19 pandemic. But both are back on Paramount Plus via Prime Video, so curious fans can go ahead and enjoy. And that was your fix of entertainment news for today. I'm Akeem Lawanson, and thank you all so much for watching. Now that you're caught up on today's news, please check out our previous episode. Download the IGN app on all your devices, and for everything else, stick with IGN.